What's up, guys? Master Styles here, bringing you another Eternal Evolution video. And since it's day 7 of the anniversary event, now I know you're wondering, who should I select from the selector? And I'm gonna go over who you should pick or who you should consider when it comes to making this selection, because a lot of people are at different parts of the game. I wanted to make this more for the newer players, because if you've been playing for a while, you already know who you want and who you're going to get. So again, these are the heroes, you already know them, and some of them I'm going to talk about where you can get them in the game and if it's worth making a selection on a particular hero, because again, this selector is only one and you're going to need gene hybrids to pretty much evolve them and what value they're going to bring in return, because there's only 3 people on this list that I'm going to consider in this video. Obviously, if you want a deeper dive, you're gonna have to comment down below, and if I get enough comments, then I'll make another video on breaking down who you should select. If this is the first time you're seeing my content, I talk a lot about account progression, and that is what you need to be thinking about when it comes to making this selection here. So now we're gonna hop over to my free-to-play account and talk more about where you can get the heroes, because over here I don't have all of these heroes, and I'll break down a little bit more about where everyone is available. So first up, we have here 4 out of the 4 options on the selector list, which is Miranda, Rickard, Ryzeris, and Panda. You can get them here from the Astral Mirror, and I'm pretty sure you're probably going to summon here anyways, so that's another way you can kind of get those heroes. Yes, the selector is right away. The rally, you can only get the rally here if her banner's live, or pay the $24 to pick her up here, and that only leaves who? Daniel you can get through the heroes rally, and if you get 500 advanced summons, then you can get a select copy of Daniel. Everybody here you can attain. The only person that's kind of behind the paywall is Dorelli, so you got to think about that. That should be going in your options, and what value does Dorelli bring to the table. I'll talk more about that later. So a couple of ways you can use the selector is if you have a hero that needs to be progressed to another level of evolution and they're in this selector, you can pretty much select that way. For newer players, they may not have all of these heroes. Even here on my free-to-play account, I don't have Panda. I literally just passed on his banner, so I'm going to show you here I don't have Panda and I don't have Miranda. So for me, I have to pick based on which hero is going to give me the best return. Obviously, I have a lot of resources there, but looking at my heroes, I'm like, where am I lacking? Because that's the other question you need to ask yourself. Where are you lacking and what's coming up next? And next is Twilight Lands. So who's going to help me in Twilight Lands? So to go back to it, let's start by eliminate some of the heroes from the selector. So first up, we have Ryzeris. Ryzeris is a great character, but at the same time, what value is she really going to bring when it comes to Twilight Lands? Because that's what I'm going to refer to, and who's going to help you there. Ryzeris, you need other hunters around her for her to be good, or for you to get the real return out of her. Another person I want to eliminate is Daniel, because most people by now, you already had his banner up, or you already have access to Daniel. I already spoke about the fact that you can get a copy of Daniel through the hero rally. So he's automatically eliminated. Daniel's great, don't get me wrong. He's an amazing summoner. And another person I want to eliminate is Rickard. Rickard, I'm eliminating him because you can now pick up Rickard through endless battles. He's an amazing assassin for newer players, but at the same time, you can get him through the endless battle. And that only leaves 3, Miranda, Panda, and Dorelli. So first up, we're going to go with Miranda. Miranda is a great support. You need to invest in her to bring her to Immortal and EX30. You can increase the 2 heroes with the highest attack. And obviously she has the ability to bring 2 heroes back to life. That's at EX30, which is amazing. So then we're going to talk about Panda. Panda is amazing, great hero for the tank team. You know the tank team's been dominating Arena. Their time is probably coming to an end, but we're not going to talk about that. why I say you could pick up Panda as an option, if you already have Teresh or, Wamigan, because both of their banners were live fairly recently. And again, Panda is definitely the linchpin of the tank team. So that only leaves who? Dorelli. The reason why I say Dorelli is actually technically number one on this list is because it's out of all of those heroes, this is the only one you have to pay for. And again, I can't speak for your account because multiple people are watching these videos, so I don't really know where everybody's level is. You have to select based on which one of these heroes is going to progress your account. And I always talk back to Twilight Lands. The reason why I say that because I remember when Dorelli dropped and I picked her up, I brought her to Immortal, I progressed to Twilight Lands. That was the one hero that helped me to progress to clearing all the way to chapter 16. So Dorelli has a lot of value. If I was gonna choose, I would pick Dorelli, and that is who I'm going to pick up for my free-to-play account. Yes, Miranda is great and Panda is great, but at the same time, Dorelli brings a whole different value that you won't understand it until you make that decision. Or another option is you could just hold on to it because you never know. They may improve that selector down the road, so you might want to hold on to it. So if you're new to my content, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button so we can send it out into the algorithm so other people can know who they should pick up. So I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.